Hey guys, welcome back to Outside the Box with Lala. How are you guys doing? So today we are doing a mental health check. I know we haven't done this in a long time, but listen, nothing is too late. So my question is, are you guys all right out there? Is everything cool? Are you guys chilling? Is everything cool? Okay? Are y'all chilling? No, we are not chilling. No, everything is not fine. No, it's so many people out here still having mental breakdown. So we are doing a mental health check. And we haven't done one of these in a while. I need a mental health check. I do. So let's do it together, shall we? Welcome back to Outside the Box with Lala. So the first question I'm going to ask you guys is, how are you feeling today? How you feeling today, guys? We often don't ask ourselves these type of questions. How are you feeling today? Do you genuinely just sit back and ask yourself, are you fine? Are you okay? Is there something going on? No, we do not ask ourselves these questions. Mental health starts within. It is okay to sit back and ask yourself how you're feeling. Because a lot of time, stress and anxiety, depression can sneak up on us. Especially in 2022. So many people are going through so much that every time you turn around, you hear killing, snapping, somebody died because of suicide. These questions are real. So the first question is, how are you feeling today? I genuinely want you guys to sit back and ask yourself that and really think about it and answer that question genuinely to yourself. The next question is, are you providing your body with the basic needs? Sometimes we get so busy that we forget to focus on the basics such as food, exercise, sleep, taking time for yourself. And I'm telling you, I'm a partaker. Sleep, lack of sleep, exercise. I feel like I'm gaining weight, eating. Sometimes I feel like I abuse food. These are basic questions. And if you don't sit back and you provide your body with just the basic need and taking care of yourself, you are going to do damage. I told y'all, I need a mental check. This is me. This is what I'm going through. I'm not just saying that I have a wedding coming up, my brother's wedding, and I'm not even providing my body the basic needs. This is some real stuff, guys. I want y'all to think about it. Especially sleep. You're supposed to sleep at least 5 to 6 hours a night, being an adult. I mean, as a child, I guess you can sleep 7 to 9 or 7 to 10 or whatever. But you're supposed to at least get enough sleep, because if you don't, your brain, I'm telling you, can be dysfunction, and you cannot get yourself together every day. And I know when you having kids and you had kids, it could be hard, but I just want y'all to think about it. It's really, really hard. Gaining weight. I'm a partaker of gaining weight. I don't like it. And then my metabolism is not where it needs to be. So those who are struggling, I understand. We're in this boat together. We got to start eating right. Eating more vegetables. Eating the right thing. Just the regular basic thing. What else is bothering you? Is it COVID? Is it sickness? Is it a family member that is sick? These things it trigger our body. And if you don't provide your body with just the basic needs of taking time for doing what we're doing right now, mental health check the brain. Then you're not exercising, you're not doing the things that you can. These things can hinder us. These things can affect us later on in life. So I want y'all to think about that. Always provide your body the basic needs. The next thing I'm going to talk about is what's been worrying you lately. Things been bothering us, and it could be such as family, friends, relationship, COVID, and these things are things that worry us. Some people can't sleep at night because they're worried about money. Where am I going to get my next check? Am I going to be okay? COVID's happening. Now I think they lift the they lift the ban off of people actually renting houses and stuff. Landlord can kick people out. That's what I mean. And these things can hinder you. So when you worry too much, again, it messes with your mental status, and you're not right. And these things can bother you. So whatever has been worrying you, you need to sit down and do an evaluation on yourself and figure out, how can I get over this hump? How can I get over this? What can I do to get a peace of mind? Because when you worry too much, that's when the anxiety comes, the depression comes, the suicide, the stress, and you cannot worry too much, because it will affect your mental health. So I want y'all to think about that. Sit down and really have a genuine conversation with yourself to block out some of the stress from worrying too much about friends, family, bills, COVID, because these problems are going to always be there. But your mental health, you need to get it checked. So the next thing I would say is, what are you doing to bring yourself joy? I want y'all to think about that. What are you doing to bring yourself joy? If you can't think of anything to bring yourself joy, that is a big, big red flag. Problems are always going to be there, but you have to find joy within. So you have to really sit back and ask yourself, how can I bring, myself joy? Don't rely on friends and family to bring yourself joy. That's not going to work. Joy comes within. If you have a journal or a diary, write down things that bring you happy. Spend time by yourself. Go to the park by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. Spending time with yourself, you have to figure out what can bring me joy that I can do with myself without anybody else. Because if you don't get your mindset on being happy within, you're going to have a major issue, because you're always going to rely on somebody else to bring you joy, and that's only temporarily. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. So joy comes within, and especially when some of us have mental health, you really have to find joy within. You do. What brings me joy is spending quality time to myself. Reading a book, reading the Bible, going out to movies, even just walking, it brings me joy. It's not for everybody, but that do bring me joy, because it clears my mind and to be focused on me. And you really have to think about whatever brings you joy that can focus on your mental health. But it's very important, guys. It really is. So the next one I'm going to say is, who do you have in your corner? What I meant by that, let me see. Who do you have in your corner to support your mental health? Such as family, as your sibling, your parents, your aunties, your cousins, or whatever. Good friends, good co-workers. Who do you have on your corner to support your mental health? A lot of people tend not to talk about their mental health to their family and friends, which is very understandable, because you have to be okay talking about these type of, situations and conversations. Counseling always help. You guys know I always say that counseling always help when you're dealing with mental health, because you're actually talking to a professional. You're actually talking to somebody that you don't know, so you don't have to feel judged. And when you feel comfortable within, then you can, like me, I talk to my family and friends about my mental health, because to me, there are people that I rely on. There are people that support me in my mental health. And it's important to have a strong support system when dealing with mental health, because if you don't, you're going to snap. Look at what's going on. It's too many people who are dying because of mental health. There's too many people who are killing others because of mental health. And it is important to do a mental health check. The reason why I say it's important is because if you are mentally not where you need to be, you get frustrated, you get upset, you get angry. That's when the depression start coming. That's when the anxiety comes. That's when the stress comes, and it can get really, really bad, guys. It can get really, really bad. So it is important to have a strong support system when you're dealing with mental health. So think about your circle of friends and see who is actually in your corner when you're dealing with mental health. In a conclusion, I just want to read you guys this verse in the Word, and this is John 15, verse 12. I actually like this verse because it kind of like put me in place, because right now these Karens are out here. It's just so much going on, guys, and you can easily snap. But I love to read my Bible because it actually brings me peace, and it kind of keep me on that narrow road, so I don't have to snap, because I know I'm accountable for everything I do. So reading John 15 verse 13, this is what Jesus said. It says, "Yet Jesus also say, I give you a new commandment. I give you a new commandment. Love one another just as I have loved you. You must also love one another." And when he say that, he meant that, right now the world is full of hate. And hate is such a powerful message. But love conquer all. And I'm reading this because when you talk about Black Lives Matter, when you talk about hate, and you see what the government system is doing and the world, and especially being a woman of color, and all these chaos and all these like dark spirits are in the world to try to shift you and to change you to being somebody that the Lord did not call me to be. I have to understand that God is love, Jesus is love, and I have to realize that and come to an understanding to say, I don't have to like this person, but I have to love them because it is a commandment that Jesus had put out there. And dealing with my mental health, and everything that's going on, it can break you. It can put you in a place of hate. It can put you in a place of depression, and it can turn you into the world. I'm not in this world. I'm not of this world. I forgot how to say it, but my mindset is not, don't think like the world, because I'm above the world. I belong to God, and because I belong to Him, I have to think in the spiritual world and not be trapped in the physical world of what is going on and be caught up, because your spirit can easily be caught up. And dealing with mental health and dealing with what I'm dealing with, I have to make sure that I keep on a straight and narrow, and it's not easy. And I read this chapter for you guys because I'm showing you guys that I have to read this almost every day just to walk out the house. Because every time I turn on my TV, every time I turn on the news, every time I turn on something, and especially being a person of color and seeing how much they hate, I have to remind myself that, well, listen, they hate my Lord and Savior. And they hate Him because He looks like me. They hate Him because He represents love. He can represent, understanding and forgiveness. So when the world is so corrupt and so ugly, they don't understand it. So they're going to give hate. So I have to keep my mental status where it needs to be to receive my spiritual food, so that I don't have to be like this world. I know I'm a little deep, but that's just something I'm dealing with. Listen, we're talking about doing a mental check. So I have to be real with my audience. I mean, y'all want me to be fake? I can't be fake. Okay? My channel is about outside the box with Lala. That's me. No judgment zone, no nothing. I want you guys to feel comfortable with me, because I want you guys to know that I'm a real person, and I'm also dealing with my own issue. But I'm okay with talking about it because it's therapy. So we're doing therapy right now. So that's what my video is about. How are you guys feeling now? Are you guys happy we did like a little mental check, just to talk, Please write me your comments. I would love to see it. If this helped you at all, if anybody's going through what I'm going through, I'm hoping that this can help. I'm hoping that this can heal you guys. And I know that it's a struggle every day, but listen, we're in this together. And I just want to say that I love you guys, and it's going to be okay. Whatever you're going through is going to be okay. If you're a man or woman of God, a religious person, please rely on the God that you serve, and let Him know, and know that He is always with you. If you're not, go to counseling, seek the help. I just want you guys to be okay, and I want you guys to know that you're not the only one that's dealing with mental health, okay? Lala is dealing with mental health, but I try every day to conquer it, because it is not easy. It is very, very difficult, and I don't even have time for myself to even breathe. So when I give you guys these type of videos, it's because I want you to know that you're not alone. I'm in this with you. It is a struggle. So please write down your comment. Please share this video with anybody that is going through something that is just need a breather.
You really forgot you was on camera, huh?
Wait a minute. I should have told you guys before we count. Okay. Let's do this again. So let's just breathe in.
1, 2,
Breathe
3.
out.
1, 2, 3.
Breathe in.
1, 2, 3.
Breathe out.
1, 2, 3. Don't that feel good?
Thank you for watching Outside the Box with Lala. Until next time, I love you guys. And have a wonderful day. Check on your mental health each and every day. Don't skip a day. Ask yourself these questions and make sure that you are okay. Take care of your mental health.
Louder.
Take care of your mental
Didn't hear you in the
health.
back.
Take care of your mental health.
Okay, they
Because
hear
there's
you.
too many people running around and not doing that. And we are not okay. Nobody. Especially getting through COVID. Thank you for watching Outside the Box with Lala. See ya.